This wine moment is brought to you by Cantine Riunite, specializing in Lambrusco, Italy's other bubbles.
Well, we're here at Hydra in our Cabana Lounge where we love to film, and I am joined by Antonella Pagnanelli. Perfect. I've been practicing that, but she is the International Export Manager for Riunite Wines.
That's perfect.
I did that too. Okay, well, all the Italian is going to you now. We are thrilled to be learning today not only a little bit more about Prosecco, but Lambrusco. So let's start with talking about the winery itself, which is super unique. And you just flew in last night. You look amazing. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure. Yes, a few words to introduce you to the company, the wineries I work for, and which is Cantine Riunite. It's a huge co-op based in Italy, based actually in Emilia-Romagna is where it started 75 years ago, this co-op. So today it's about 1,500 family-owned vine growers, which are our shareholders, basically.
Wow.
So that's where it all started from. And today, actually, Cantine Riunite is the parent company of the largest Italian wine group, which is including also Gruppo Italiano Vini with lots of brands that are very strong here in Canada and you're very familiar with.
Oh yes, and we're going to talk about that a little bit about the entrance of Lambrusco in particular into its popularity in Vancouver. I first tried it when I was in Emilia-Romagna and I was excited, but I came back here, couldn't find a lot of it. So let's start with the Prosecco that you brought to share.
So Prosecco, well, everybody knows Prosecco by today. It's a star, a worldwide star. And Maschio is actually one of the biggest brands in Prosecco. In Italy, if you come to Italy, you will find Maschio Prosecco everywhere. In Canada, not so much because we arrived a little bit late where the shelves were already crowded with Prosecco, but it's a wonderful Prosecco. The uniqueness of this brand is that unlike lots of other brands, this brand has only been producing Prosecco since the day the winery was founded. So it's not just a brand, it's a real Prosecco winery that has only been doing this from the day it was born.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the one you're tasting is a Prosecco Treviso, which is the original area where Prosecco started, because over the years the area has expanded. And Treviso is the core, let's say, the beginning of it.
Let's jump into this crowning glory here, which is having a real renaissance here.
Yes. So I always say that our company and our wineries is Lambrusco land. And anyone is welcome to become a citizen. So I say so because Lambrusco is not just a wine, it's a word. And there are 12 different grape varietals. And lots of different styles in terms of sugar content. So you can go from off-dry to sweet, and you have 3 different styles even of fermentation. So most Lambrusco will be Charmat, like Prosecco is Charmat, just to say something you're familiar with, which is the perfect method to extract the so-called primary aromas of the grapes, which means the fruit aromas of the grape. And then you can also have Lambrusco made in Champenoise method, like Champagne or like Franciacorta, for example. And third but not least, you can have Metodo Ancestrale, which is bottle fermented. So if you mix up all the grapes, all the styles, and all the different fermentation styles, you really end up with a world of wines which are so different from each other. And they have one main thing in common, that they are very, very easy to drink.
Yes.
Very friendly. We say they are very gastronomic wine because the food pairing is infinite.
I'm going to jump into this one. This is the one we were starting with.
Yes, that's a Sorbara.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to taste that. You're going to tell us what we pair with that.
So Sorbara is a DOC coming from Modena area. You can recognize it because it has a lighter color. It almost looks like a rosé, but it's technically red. And this is the more floral of the grapes of Lambrusco. I would definitely pair it with any seafood dish, especially if you have some like tomatoes, capers, something, or something spicy. Lambrusco is wonderful also with Thai food, for example.
Oh, yes. I'm going to say to the viewers, this may look like a sweet wine. It is absolutely perfectly balanced and gorgeous tasting. So next one here.
Yeah, this is a dry version. Actually, normally Sorbara, is normally enjoyed dry. It tastes a touch of sweetness, but it's not the sugars, it's really the fruit that makes it feel that way.
It's delicious.
This one instead is a Grappa Rossa, which is a darker style of Lambrusco, where you can feel a little bit more tannins.
Okay.
And this is semi-dry, but the acidity is so nice that it's not at all a sweet wine.
No.
And it's a wine that we pair with pasta, with lasagna, with meat courses.
Perfect. And the last one, not the least, this is the most complex.
No, this is the last one because it's the sweetest.
Ah, okay.
And it's actually very easy drinking. And just because of it's a sweeter style, we put it at the end of the tasting.
Okay.
That's just a very easy drinking. Think to be in a patio with your friends. Just the working day is finished. You just relax. You enjoy a chilled glass of wine.
That is absolutely delicious. And what would you pair? Anything that's on the patio, right?
Well,
Any kind of nibblies.
This is a wine that I would just enjoy on its own, or maybe just with a few olives or so, like an aperitif. The two you had before are more like fruit wines.
Okay, wonderful. Yes. Well, this is fantastic. What a great eye-opener for me. I mean, I tried Lambrusco, but very, very limited. So hopefully our viewers have a really good idea that there's all kinds. Vancouver is kind of a hotbed for Lambrusco, and the rest of Canada needs to catch up.
Yeah, it's starting to move also now with Quebec and Ontario are starting to get there. But for sure, Vancouver was the first to open the doors to Lambrusco. It's faster in catching trends, and with the low alcohol fizziness and really easy drinking style, Lambrusco catches today's trends perfectly.
Wonderful.
And it's also a wonderful ingredient for any cocktail. We have lots of cocktails who are based on Lambrusco.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for all the great information. I can't wait to add this to my summer wine collection. And we've got Antonella with Riunite Winery, the cooperative winery. You can find out more in the rolling credits about this great winery.
Thank you very much.
This wine moment was brought to you by Cantine Riunite, specializing in Lambrusco, Italy's other bubbles.